KGVM Bozeman. We are Gallatin Valley Community Radio. We're at 95.9 on your FM dial. We're at kgvm.org, and this summer caught up to us here in the Bozeman. It's a little warm tonight. We're in the Local Productions Tune Factory, and it is time for the Local Musician Spotlight. We would like to thank Colombo's Pizza for sponsoring us tonight. They are making fresh pizza, pasta, and sandwiches with locally sourced ingredients at the corner of 10th and College. And Music Villa, we thank them, home of legendary musical instruments and microphones, like this one that I'm using right now. So we thank them. And we are in this Tune Factory tonight with Bozeman band Conductor.
I wish I knew you, baby, a long time ago. Now that you're here, we must go under the hot stone hill so we can peruse the desert soul. A stunning creature left his mark in stride. Hold my hand and we will fly under the hot sun and see madness through each other's eyes.
It started out with that nice, sedate lead-in stuff and then kicked it into high gear. That was nice.
Yes,
I wonder if you guys want to introduce yourselves.
Yeah, my name's Will. I play the guitar.
I'm Nathan.
And I'm Tyler on bass.
Nice. Yeah, it's like deja vu all over again. I saw you guys just Saturday night down at the filling station, and or Saturday night, I guess, right?
I believe it was Saturday.
Yeah, so thanks for coming in tonight into the sauna. If, I don't know how the virtual sauna experience would work, but people can tune into the Locan Productions YouTube channel, and you can watch us sweat at least. Anyway, so, you guys have been pretty busy lately, it seems like, playing a lot of gigs.
Yeah, we had 3 in a row this weekend, and then we got some recording stuff coming up too. So we're gonna stay busy.
Wow. Where are you recording at?
My basement.
Oh, cool. Nice. That's nice to have a place to do that. I've talked to other bands that are set up, and they get takes a lot of the pressure off when you're trying to do a little recording work. You don't have to watch the clock ticking on your credit card.
Exactly.
Yeah, it does.
Nice. How long have you guys been together?
Oh, let's see here. So Tyler and I met freshman year of high school in seminar or college. My bad. And he said he was in a Tool cover band, so I said, I got to meet this kid. So then we met up and we just jammed a couple things, and then that song that we just played was actually the first one we wrote together.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little history there for you.
Nice.
And then we got Nathan on last summer, so he's been with us about a year, give or take, and he's been absolutely killing it. So we love you, Nathan.
We do.
Cool. So this lineup lasted through the last year of the weirdness, and then coming out of the weirdness, and cool.
Yeah.
So when you guys are like coming up with songs, is it kind of does one person do a lot of the writing? You two kind of write together? Does everybody get in on it, or?
We kind of all 3 contribute. We kind of all will come up with like a part, and then we'll bring it in, and then we'll kind of all collaborate on what we want to do around it.
Nice.
Makes it malleable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll,
Yeah.
We'll kind of, I guess, also try and write out songs that we've already finished. Like, we're constantly having new ideas, I guess, for that stuff. So we like
Fine-tuning.
Yeah, fine-tune stuff.
Yeah. Has it been pretty productive the last year?
Yeah.
Songwriting?
I would say so, yeah.
Yeah.
We got like 15 or something now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You won't have trouble finding enough for an album, it sounds like.
No.
No.
Nice. So when you'll do all the recording and then mix it yourself? Is that what you're thinking? Or?
That's the plan. I think me and Tyler are going to mix it and see what we can do, and then maybe get some more ears on it after that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Any? Do you have a timeline that you're thinking of, or is it just kind of when it happens, it'll happen?
We just ordered the mixer, and we're looking into mics now. So once we figure out like the rest of the recording setup that we want to do, we'll order that and then get started. I don't know. I'm hoping we can have something by the end of the summer. I honestly think would be pretty realistic. But
Yeah, before the new year probably.
Fall sometime.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, fall.
That seems like a good time. So.
We're working.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be working.
Cool. Well, yeah, I wonder if you guys want to play a few songs.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We can do that. Ready?
Yes, sir. Go.
life. We led with the light. The supply too high.
All right. This one's called Our Home in the Country.
one grave.
Yes, sir.
Let's keep it rolling.
All right. Ready? Yep.
Talk about where I come from. Explosions coming from one wake up. Tip young, messing around with sound on drums. Motion, looking out the vibration. Watch it ride. What a time to fight. If the angels of my forefathers will show me the light. Watch it rise. Do or die, what a time to fight. We come through to a rendezvous. We go to a length to tell our truth. I can show you what I can do. Watch your eyes. What a time to fight. If the angels of my forefathers will show me the light. Watch your eyes. What a time to fight.
Start again. Gaia.
This is a tune called Gaia.
So
It's getting hot.
the Earth Mother, Gaia, huh?
Yes, sir.
I'm not sure why. Maybe it's just an appalling lack of imagination on my part, but there's something in my mind about naming an instrumental song that just seems harder for some reason. So, like when you were coming up with a name for that, were there elements of the music that suggested that name to you, or?
So the original idea behind it was dating Mother Nature. So I was like, what's another name for Mother Nature? Gaia. Yeah. Something, yeah, I don't know.
Will had lyrics for that, but we've been doing it without, and it kind of is like a crowd pleaser for some reason. We kind of like it without, so.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
It's got a nice little build.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, if people are just tuning in, you should have got here sooner because it's been great already. This is the Local Musician Spotlight here on KGVM Bozeman and on the Local Productions YouTube channel. You can watch it there. You can listen on the radio. If you're driving around in your car, listen on the radio. Be safe, people. And we're in the studio tonight with Conductor and having a good time. So thanks for coming in, you guys. And like I said, I know you've been pretty busy lately playing shows. So it's good to take a night out and drag stuff in here.
Yeah.
Just jam.
We appreciate you guys having us.
Truly.
Yeah. I do want to say, as always, thanks to Pat Loken for the space.
Thank you, Pat.
Doing all the video, the sound.
The Pat
all the
Cave.
shows. The Pat Cave, exactly. I'm supposed to be calling it the Tune Factory, but I slip every now and then, and it revert to the Pat Cave.
Welcome to the Tune Factory.
There you go. So, so you've got a few other instrumentals that you do also, right?
Sometimes we'll play this other one, Dogfight, as an instrumental, but we haven't done that as an instrumental in a very long time. Yeah.
Usually, sometimes we've got a couple covers that we do as instrumentals, and we'll throw like Sissy Strut by the Meters in every once in a while, because a couple jams are always good.
Yeah.
Doom Sissy Strut.
Yeah. I was wondering, are there any particular influences on your sound, or?
I would say what we agree on most is the blues.
Yeah.
We kind of all are. We do some Hendrix covers, and we all are kind of been getting into Cream a little bit, and we like all the old blues players too.
Heavy blues. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
A little bit of like we were just talking before this, but like Nathan and I started getting back into like Metallica and Judas Priest, so we're probably gonna take a heavier approach in the couple weeks coming up.
Yeah.
So who knows?
It's nice to be flexible.
Exactly.
Yeah. We have lots of different influences for sure.
Yeah.
Tyler's been all up in the jazz, the free jazz stuff, so
Yeah,
he's bringing that.
Listening to Sun Ra, Space is the Place.
Nice.
Amazing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we were
Oh,
talking a little bit before about Ornette Coleman, and it's like, so the first jazz album I think I ever tried to listen to was Bitches Brew, because
great album.
Jimi Hendrix played on it. It's like I didn't, I wasn't ready. And
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah. So I didn't listen to jazz for a long time after that. And the next time I took a try, it was Love Supreme. And it turned out, for a noob, that was a little bit more approachable. But now it's like going back and listening to some of that fusion stuff, and like listening to Sun Ra or Ornette Coleman. It's like,
Yeah.
man,
It's
that'll
out. It's
expand
out
your
there,
brain.
but it
Yeah,
will.
it is.
It's all about. That's kind of what they were all thinking, was they were just trying to, how can they move this music forward, which is a really cool way to approach it.
Yeah, come up with something brand new.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard. People have been playing music for a long time. It's kind of hard to
Yeah.
do that. So
There are only 12 notes.
yeah, yeah, and if you're going to put them into 4-bar, 4-beat to a bar, it's like, yeah, you're kind of constrained a little bit there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys want to maybe keep playing,
We'll keep playing a little bit.
We got some tunes. All right.
Here's another one about a planet. This one's called Venus Witch.
Let's go to Venus.
Ready? Yep.
Hey, listen to this. It's the Ballad of the Venus Witch. Don't be scared now. Let me scratch at it. I'll show you a world with blue sky. So come along, little darling, all aboard, and I hope you jive. octopus's garden sand? Is that an alien beetle band? What a world it seems, just like ours. But that baddie with an addy seems to have a problem with those beings from Mars. So we zoom through the atmosphere, and that Venus which is drawing near. Hit the warp drive there, buddy boy. Let's see if she falls for our ploy. And we go up through the atmosphere, back past our greatest fears. High speed, light speed, ludicrous speed. Going flat, baby, it ain't so bad.
We're gonna, this one's called Bernie. We're gonna clean it up a little bit.
The FCC thanks you, and therefore I thank you.
Shoot, I was all set with my juice box. Now I gotta rock for the man. If I'm out of line, I'll get dropped. Found myself in the land. Can't tell time from a wristwatch. Won't know what you can't understand. Look at me with a white with thick slime. Shake it off by doing my dance. Darn it. Yeah, I'm worn out by the fitness. Can't even use my brain. Thought about making a wish list to reduce the amount of my pain. Yeah, I won't show to the picnic. Yeah, I can't mingle with the plane. So have a nice fall in the big crowd. I'm hopping on a train.
definitely had a lot of that the blues, heavy blues feel, like a Cream sort of a.
Yep.
I was listening to that, thinking that, and I was like, Nathan doesn't seem as ornery as Ginger Baker was. I saw a documentary about him. It's like, man, that guy, he had some anger issues.
Yeah, seriously.
Good player, but
Oh, man.
yeah.
Nathan's a teddy bear, so
Yeah. Yeah.
We love
They come in with ideas. I'm like, all right, we'll do it.
Sure. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, it adds a little context to the music.
yeah.
Yeah.
The next one we got is super bluesy.
No,
Yeah,
Now we're going total blues mode.
total
get
blues
ready.
mode. Ready?
You don't know what you put me through. The days are going by. By the time you hear my message, I'll be getting pretty high. Give me your head on the sweet, sweet nectar. I'm begging you to come near me. The time is coming, nevertheless, you could get me all I need. Tell you what I have to live for. Life is ain't a joke. Live for the thrill of spending those precious bills, and I float where I wanna go.
had a pretty bluesy feel. I'm not sure what it is, but it always, this kind of weather seems to be the right kind of weather to listen to the blues. I mean,
Right.
It's not like, we are in Montana with single-digit humidity, so it's not like sitting down on the, in the Delta or something. But just still, somehow it feels like, it's really warm like this. The blues seems like a good thing a good mix.
It does.
Do you guys have any favorite blues musicians?
Hendrix, but he's like quasi blues.
Yeah.
He's like more than blues. I guess I really like Muddy Waters though.
I
And
like
Buddy
Robert
Guy.
Johnson.
Robert Johnson is a classic.
Can't go
Captain
wrong.
Beefheart for me.
Who's that? Nice.
Can't go wrong with Beefheart.
Yeah, I think Muddy Waters is like one of my go-tos also. So. Cool. Yeah, we've got a few minutes left, so
How many is a few?
we've got about 15 actually.
Oh,
So,
we could do coded and 60s dance.
Yeah.
All right,
do it.
let's do it. We'll just run them back to back.
Stay tuned. Hello there, my old babe. I'll share how I am feeling. I'm scared how we are receiving. Oh yeah, take my baby. Hey, you got it figured out. May shake your wits about. Lay dirty hands on me. Pray to God and I'll play. Yeah, I'm only afraid of myself. I don't want you to be there. I will always live with doubt. You don't have to be there. I'm only afraid of myself. I don't want you to be there. I will always live without. You don't have to be there. We're gonna slow it down a little bit now.
An old man who walks into a smoky bar. He orders straight whiskey and lights his cigar. And he sits back watching the youngins have their fun. Lord, in a setting sun, and he thinks to himself, oh, how the times change. Take this man back to his glory days. He remembers fondly of a time when he was truly happy. Whoa, but now that's gone and in the past. Why don't the good ones ever last? And he thinks to himself, whoa, how the times change. And people these days just don't love the same way anymore.
60s dance party. Is that what you said that was called?
60s dance, yes.
60 dance. I was just flashing back the night before I saw you guys. Cosmic Sands played at the Filler, and they'd had a song. It wasn't the title, but they thought it was their 50s prom song. And it's like there seemed to be a theme developing there.
Nice.
And I was thinking on Coded, we were talking. Well, no, on that song, I guess actually we were talking before the show about horns, and it's like, that song, that seems like there might be a place in there for like a horn section that might fit in really good there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think so.
We actually wrote 60s dance with this kid that played trombone in there, and he's no longer with us. He's off in Minneapolis.
Yeah, shout out Zach.
Yeah, Zach, if you're listening.
Nice. Yeah, it seemed like, I could see how that would fit right into that song. It seems like it would be a good fit.
Little horn solo.
Yeah, there you go.
Be tasteful.
And I thought the song before that, Coded, had a little bit of maybe a bit of a grunge feel to it.
It's turned into it a little bit.
Yeah.
With the rockiness of it. Kind of a little bit of a loud, quiet thing with it, too. So I could see that.
Yeah. Do your songs tend to morph a lot as you start playing them? And
A little bit, I think. Yeah, definitely like sometimes we'll come in with like a bare bones, like a verse, chorus thing, and then we'll kind of expand on that through a jam, and that'll kind of come up with some other parts.
Yeah.
So
then when you get out playing them out, does that have a tendency to maybe push them in new directions sometimes? Or
it does, yeah, because sometimes we'll kind of open it up, or we'll be like, hey, we should kind of extend this, and then we'll do something. We'll be like, oh, we like that, and then we keep it. So
fold it back in.
yeah, it's kind of nice to have a little fluidity throughout a set, and then you can kind of explore a little bit.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing about live music to me. It's like, I could, if I wanted to hear it exactly the way it was first tracked out, it's like I could go listen to it on the record. But,
Right.
I like to see what's going to happen on any given night, see where it goes.
Yeah, definitely.
There's a magic.
Yeah. I was drooling over your bass the other night. It's a nice looking bass.
Yeah, my friend actually that I met in my first semester of music tech at MSU sold me this. He didn't play it much, so he sold it to me used, said it was played like 20 minutes. I got a really good deal on it. So yeah, I love this bass. It's like my favorite.
Yeah.
It's got a clean sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks nice, sounds great.
Thanks.
And kind of a little bit of a unique look to it. And Will's guitar just looks like it's got some road miles on that baby.
It's all fake.
Yep.
I gotta.
It's for show.
It's all for show.
I mean, I don't know where it goes from that after you've been playing it for 20 years. I don't know if anybody will be able to tell that you've added that much more onto it or not.
True, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's only a year old, so she looks pretty beat up for that.
Yeah. So if people want to figure out where you're playing and stuff, what's the best place they can check things out?
I would say go to our Instagram, Conductor Band Official. We pretty much post everything there. We're also on Facebook at Conductor Bozeman.
Nice. I was kind of curious about the name. Is it somebody made a crack about that, I think, at your show about liking trains.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Which is not the point. But it's kind of funny because it is a little bit of it's got different meanings to it. But we were kind of thinking like a conductor can transmit electricity. And I like one-word names, so I thought that might be a cool name. It kind of stuck.
That was the meaning I took away from it when I first saw it too, and it sort of not surprised me, but it's like, oh yeah, that's what it was all about. So.
Oh yeah, there are trains too.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. The guy from Sticky the other night.
Yeah.
He said something about us, which I don't. He was saying some joke, and then he was like, "Don't worry, I love trains."
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't get the part before that really, but that part is like, oh yeah.
I was like, I didn't know he was making fun of us.
So, so a little bit more playing, but maybe kind of getting some time to get heads down doing some recording too.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're going to try to juggle live stuff and that at the same time, or are you going to kind of hole up for a while? Or?
Well, we've got some Hofbrau shows next month, a couple, and then we'll see what we're going to do in the fall. But yeah, we'll hole up a little bit and do some recording.
Yeah.
Lay low a little bit. We've been playing a lot for sure. So.
Yeah.
But got to do it. Got to get in front of people. So
Yeah, it's nice. You'll have laid some groundwork for when you're ready to release something. People might be looking for it. And, I think I would guess that getting out and playing out just. I mean, you can practice together, but the live audience vibe. I don't know.
it's
if
the best
true,
way to practice.
but I always imagine that just you're up there and people are actually watching you. It's like I imagine that adds some sort of an edge to it that might be good or maybe not.
I mean, it definitely pushes you. I enjoy it. It's just like playing in a different state of mind almost.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I think it makes me play worse, but it makes me play smarter.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's
definitely a different feel.
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably good. Those things that you came up with to play smarter, then maybe you can take them back into the studio and it'll translate maybe.
Hopefully, we can only hope.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I guess the proof's in the pudding. But well, I want to thank you guys again for coming in tonight. Conductor has been here.
Thank you.
In the
Thanks, Pat.
Tune Factory with Pat Loken and I for the local musician spotlight. You can we'll play it again on Saturday if you know anybody who'd like to hear it again, or you'll like to hear it again, right? Come on, you do.
I would love to hear it again.
So we'll have that on Saturday on KGVM, and you can always go to the Loken Productions YouTube channel, watch it anytime. My spiritual advisor informs me that if you subscribe to the channel while you're there, it's worth good karma, and I pay attention to that when I hear from my spiritual advisor because I always need good karma. So,
Yes.
Take that to heart. And
bonus points for you.
Exactly. Who doesn't need bonus points? I mean, seriously. So we'll be back again next week with another local musician spotlight. Conductor will be out there. Get out and see him. Head on down to the Hoff. It's always a fun time at the Hoff. So.
Yeah. Thank you, Bob.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Pat.
Thank you, Bob and Pat.